You reported all the time that you're unwell and unable to greet the guests.
A troubled heart is still an illness. Greeting the Immortal Alliance members gets on my nerves. Isn't that also being unwell?
That makes sense. Then why are you here to observe?
Knowing the enemy well ensures victory.
You're still this cautious, even now.
I'm a spirit cultivating demonic power. After all, I can't expect them to show me any sympathy. What about you? Why aren't you going to the Hall of Integrity?
I'm not part of the Immortal Alliance. No need to join the crowd.
They're here.
Welcome, Saint Fan Chen and Saint Yin Yan from the Wantian Sect. Please.
I've heard that the Yuantian Sect values power practice, steadfast resolve, and techniques to dispel inner demons. Specializing in countering the Dark Clan, do you think Xie Xuechen they'll notice the demonic energy in me?
With the runes I've painted on you with spirit ink, it won't be detected. Under normal circumstances.
What about unusual circumstances?
Then, it depends on your luck.
But compared to the Xuantian Sect, she's the last person I want to see.
Welcome, madam, to the Mirage Palace. Please.
As expected, enemies are bound to cross paths.
Back at the Moonlight Heights, you and Miss Ska had a conflict.
Bad news, Zhongguo's army is attacking. Run!
Quick, switch the young lady's clothes with hers.
The young lady is of noble birth. Dying in her place is the greatest honor, the only servant like you could ever have.
With just some old stories about wicked masters and their servants. Mr. Pure and untainted. No need to listen to such folk.
From our first meeting, I caught a glimpse of how hard their past year past must have been.
Enough. No need to pity me. It's unnecessary.
I didn't intend to pity you. If you aren't beaten down, stand back up and take everything back. That's how it should be in this world.
Elder Master He.
Since we last met on the Osprey Island, you still look as distinguished as ever, Master He.
Elder Tong, I trust you've been well.
Please.
Master, He Xuanling of the Osprey Island seems like a carefree person. I hear he loves adopting spirit beasts. Wouldn't he clash with Su Ningzhen if they met?
In fact, they're already at odds.
That's just perfect. Su Ningzhen is just so annoying. Someone really ought to deal with her. The cloud-floating airships at the Jade Sky Palace get more luxurious with each one.
Master Wa, Elder Wan, your arrival graces us. Please.
How do you think Fa Wanting and Duan Yarong managed to find such a gold mine?
This way, please.
Look at that guy. Every single thing he's wearing is a celestial or an extremely rare treasure. Walking around like that, who wouldn't want to rob him?
He's the young master of the Jade Sky Palace, Fu Lanshao.
Mother, I'm going out to play.
Go ahead.
He's earned another title as the greatest in the world.
Xie,
Mr. Awful.
I heard you came to the Snow City too, Lada, so I followed them along. The beauty beside you is unfamiliar.
She's a new disciple in the Snow City. Mu Xuanling, this is young Master Fu.
Greetings, Miss Mo. For a moment, I thought she was Miss Gao.
Who is the Miss God you mentioned?
The rumored most beautiful lady of the Immortal Alliance, Zhaolusi from the Mirage Palace. It's hard to imagine she could outshine your beauty.
Both are beautiful, just different styles.
Are you also a cultivator?
Of course, can't you tell? I'm already at the golden core level. If you run into any trouble, you can always count on me to help. A friend of Nanzo Skiles is my friend too. Since it's our first meeting, I didn't prepare any gifts. But here are some artifacts I recently collected, all suited for women. Do you like them?
These are all celestial artifacts.
That's nothing. I have plenty more at home.
The Jade Sky Palace is unmatched in wealth. Young Master Fu Tao is the richest man in the world. Since he insists on giving them to you, accept them.
Please accept them.
Father,
What's that sound?
father.
What's that sound?
It's from my spirit beast.
What kind of spirit beast calls out Father Yuha?
你是我爹吗? Are you my father?
Come out. Let her come out.
Come out.
Father. Are you my father?
She lost her father.
I think it's quite clear that I'm human.
My mother said my father is the rogue.
But my money comes from my parents. That means the richest cultivator in the world must be my father.
Brother.
Plenty of people call me brother, but yours is the sweetest. Come, I will give you a gift. These are all artifacts suitable for the Spirit Clan.
How do you have artifacts for the spirit plan?
My family has 3,000 Spirit Clan members.
You mean you have 3,000 spirit slaves?
No to me. They're all very good friends, and we often play together. Little one, what's your father's name? I'll help you look into it when I get back.
Fu Xuanling.
Fu Xuanling. That name does sound like someone from the Jade Sky Palace. I'll keep an eye out. Then I'll take my leave. To both of you. To all three of you, farewell.
No need to see me out.
I get it now. You were saying earlier that he's the world's biggest joke.
Right.
Excuse me.
The sect leaders are inside discussing matters.
Thank you. It seems she must be the renowned Miss Gao. Such elegance and such grace. Even compared to Miss Mort, there's not much difference. So quiet and composed. Truly a perfect match for Mr. Xie.
Why does he keep staring at me? Saying a beauty shouldn't warrant such exaggeration. Forget it. While traveling, I represent the Mirage Palace. I won't lower myself to his level.
Be refined. The very image of a young lord's wife.
Metro A asked, "Why you've gathered us here in the Snow City? And where is the Alliance leader?"
Seniors. The Snow City is in distress. The Alliance leader has been assassinated.
How could this happen? Who is behind this? It must have been Shangqi in the decaying Immortal Pavilion.
The decaying Immortal Pavilion.
The decaying Immortal Pavilion conspired with Senpai. They once stole the Mirage Palace's Jade token, causing the Alliance leader's death. Their goal is to seize all the Jade tokens. Has anyone here noticed?
Anything unusual in your Sects recently?
No unusual activity has been detected.
May I ask, where is the Jade token of the Snow City now?
The enemy didn't succeed. The Jade token remains in the Snow City.
I've always said we should attack the Dark Abyss first and kill those filthy creatures.
The Dark Clan is immortal. Charging in recklessly will not guarantee victory.
That's true. We must proceed cautiously. If the Immortal Alliance suffers too many losses, it would not be worth it.
Sanki's return this time is to seize the Chaos Pearl and unlock the barrier of the Immortals Array. The most pressing matter now is to elect a new Alliance leader and entrust him with secreting the Chaos Pearl.
Mr. Xie. Mr. Xie, you are recognized as the brightest star of the Immortal Alliance. I believe you're capable of taking on this responsibility.
I was ambushed at Two Realms Mountain while repairing the Immortals Array. Trapped in the lava for 7 days, my injuries were serious, and my spiritual power had yet to recover. Given the urgent situation, I'm afraid I cannot take on this role.
All it takes is your word, and the Jade Sky Palace will immediately hire the world's best healers to heal you. Additionally, the Jade Sky Palace has the most secure vault in existence. We can see for the Chaos Pearl.
The situation is urgent now. There's no time for delay. Besides, when has the Jade Sky Palace ever cared about the Alliance's affairs?
Gong Saoling Sing, if you intend to fight for the Alliance leader position, just say it directly. Why bother mocking the Jade Sky Palace here?
Fine, I'll say it directly. All this time, it's been the Mirage Palace, guarding the Two Realms Mountain Pass, and fending off invaders.
And the only one to lose a token was also the Mirage Palace. If you became the Alliance leader, how would you protect anything at all?
Wei Wu, He Jianwo, you spend all day with this spirit plan. Perhaps you've already forgotten who you are.
Madam, there's no need for this. Calm down.
The path of faith is compassion.
Saint Fajian, you offend the Mirage Palace first. I had no choice but to act.
Since Saint Fajian has spoken, I'll stop speaking too bluntly.
"6,000 years ago, our predecessor, Lord Qian Wang, established the Immortal Alliance to mend divisions and unite against external threats. Now with leader Jai's death still fresh, and the enemy is still hidden in shadows, you're already falling apart.
It seems there'll be no conclusion today. For the next few days, please consider the candidates for Alliance leader while staying in the city. We'll set another day to hold the election.
Within the Immortal Alliance, I was close to Daota. Now that he's gone, I've lost a drinking companion too. I suppose Xie Xuechen has his doubts. Which is why he hasn't said anything, and has summoned us all here.
Among the suspects in Mr. G's eyes,
You're naturally included as well.
Now that he's the city lord, he can't trust anyone. That's exactly as it should be. If Dao Cheng saw this, he would be comforted.
Then why don't you, fight for the Alliance leader position? Why let Su Ningzhen act so arrogantly?
Why bother fighting for such a burdensome position? I live far away on the Osprey Island precisely because I don't want to be troubled by such trivial matters. Fighting for it just to deal with Su Ningzhen isn't worth it.
This way, please. Madame Su, you and your cultivator Xue can rest in this courtyard. Please. This way, please.
Xiaozhan.
Madam,
What are you daydreaming about?
I just didn't expect that leader Xie would be murdered. So much has happened recently.
As the young madam of the Mirage Palace, how can you be so timid? Xiaozhan, you need to cultivate not only your skills, but also your mind.
Understood, madam.
When I become the Alliance leader, you must be prepared to take over the Mirage Palace.
If someone didn't know better, they'd think the Immortal Alliance is falling apart.
Back when my father was around, I barely paid attention to the Alliance's matters. Now that I've seen it, I realize even the Alliance can be this ridiculous. You didn't join the Alliance because of this reason too, didn't you?
That's the difference between us. For things I hate, I can turn a blind eye. But you can't help but try to fix them. That's why I can live carefree at the Greenview Heights, while you're left in a bitter cold, bound and alone. Leader Xie was at the spiritual form sage. Whoever killed him must be among them. You're pretending your spiritual power hasn't recovered to lure the traitor out, but they might not fall for it. Within a few days, there will likely be an assassination attempt.
I'm waiting for them.
When will you start worrying about your own life? If you die, I might actually feel a little sad.
I'll try not to die.
Senior. What are your thoughts on this matter? You should have. Senior, even if it's for the people of this world, you should take up the role of Alliance leader.
When it comes to resolve, I am not as strong as Mr. Rakes. When it comes to cultivation stage, I am far weaker.
How can you know that without fighting? Mr. Khan may be born with an extra sense, but he's still so young. Can he really compare to you with 500 years of cultivation?
Mr. Aches is pure, and his sword heart untainted. But my heart is filled with distractions. I am unworthy of the position.
But Senior, Master...
The sect leader is tired. Please let him rest for now.
Shenxin, you call me Master. Yet you always side with the sect leader. You shouldn't hold me back. You should persuade him.
The sect leader has his own decisions. No one should impose their will on him.
No one? Are you saying I, your master, am no one?
Yes, I am no one too.
You... I should never have picked you up back then. Look at how you anger me now.
What's done is done. Master, it's too late for regrets.
I originally came here to have fun, but I didn't expect the Alliance leader to be killed. These scoundrels are truly bold, daring to act in the Snow City. Kending, if I catch them, I'll definitely...
What if you get harmed? Oh, this is not your battle bit to play hero. Before you reach the spiritual form stage, make sure you keep yourself alive. Your battlefield is a century from now. You're destined to become the leader of the Immortal Alliance.
Mother, aren't you thinking too highly of me? What am I, really? Mr. Ray's divine presence and unparalleled sword skills are unmatched for centuries. Even if he isn't the current Alliance leader, he's bound to be the next. And besides, he's still so young. He could hold the position for hundreds of years.
What do you know? The spiritual form stage grants a lifespan of 1,000 years, but how many truly live to the end of it? And as for Xiaozhan's sword skills, they're a force of pure devastation. If I can't survive, we all perish together. They leave no path of retreat. That's not sustainable. Who knows? If you just live long enough, or you won't even need to fight for it, you could simply outlast for it. Ah, your opponents.
Are you implying that my greatest value is simply staying alive?
I can't agree with that.
Father's ideas make more sense.
Dr. Lenjin, your greatest value is marrying someone with power and influence, a young mistress who can hold her ground. That way, the Jade Sky Palace can continue to thrive.
Father, am you wanting?
Your tricks might work on me, but now you're trying to corrupt my son too.
My tricks, hey. Didn't you pick me? Because you wanted a son unmatched in looks. And I had an unparalleled stunning face. We're on the same level. Either of us has the right to criticize.
But if I'd known, and your beauty would fade so quickly. I might have chosen someone else.
There it is. You finally admitted it. You're still thinking about that person, right?
Who else could I have in mind, and what does it matter to you?
I'm about to be betrayed by my wife. Of course it matters to me.
Father, Mother, I'm still here.
Get out.
Oh, your master, what happened?
I found a Chapadadya. Well, the Master and the Elders are currently planning the future development of the Jade Sky Palace. So carry on with your business, no worries. It's shocking how difficult marriage can be. Marriage. Only a fool will get married.
spiritual form stage. To the strength. There's no way he could have killed Father. It seems the real culprit, Father. It seems the real culprit. He's still in the shadows.
And as expected of Xie Xuechen, even without drawing his sword, out with only 40% of his usual spiritual power, he's still beyond the reach of ordinary cultivators.
In the dead of night, you two were really going at it. Even the bed broke. Your friend, he looked so terrifying. You.
No need to chase him. Let him go back and report.
So this was your Nangin's plan, playing weak to lure the enemy. How despicable. You really should include me in such schemes.
You forget it. This kind of underhanded tactic is far too fitting for you.
Back here in the Snow City, in your own home, and yet you still face killing attempts. So, how was it, good thing? I arrived just in time, right?
The Snow City token isn't in their hands yet, so they won't kill me for now. They're just here to test how much of my spiritual power has recovered.
Then I overstepped. If I hadn't come earlier, how were you planning to end this drama?
According to the plan, I'd get injured and desperately send out a distress call. The elders and disciple would come to drive him away.
Always with these reckless strategies.
What about the sword I gave you? Didn't you say you wanted to live like a mortal? Why are you still carrying the demonic vines?
Mister, see, my sword skills are awful. If I had brought a sword to save you, the assassin would have laughed himself to death. And also, right, you jumping into the scolding too fast.
Then I should thank you. Once I do, can I scold you? Late at night. What were you doing at my place?
Your skill in lying is improving far too quickly. Though, being the city lord, you're so busy, Lord, that you don't even have time to teach your disciples sword skills. But as a disciple of the Snow City, protecting the city lord is an unshakable duty. Why be so suspicious? Stop looking at me like that.
You've got a guilty conscience?
You're right. I have so many bad things I want to do. But tonight, I just suddenly wanted to see you. Xie Xuechen just 1 day apart. And I missed you. Mr. Ah. Am I beautiful?
All appearances are but illusions, when in a century, only bones remain.
In your eyes, people are nothing more think than good or evil, strong or weak. But do you know, in my eyes, what's the difference between people? There's Xie Xuechen. And then there's everyone else.
Mu Xuanling, how dare you? Oh, in the middle of the light. Instead of staying in your quarter, you sneak out and even disturb the city lord. Your reckless behavior disrupts the city lord and your fellow disciples' rest. You are setting a bad example. Do you realize your mistake?
Yes, I'll go back and reflect on my mistake. Mr. X, your bed breaks too easily. Next time, get a sturdier one.
How dare you? Mu Xuanling. You... Sir, Xie Xuechen. You and her? Oh.
The bed couldn't handle much force. I really should get a sturdier one. It's getting late. Elder, please go rest.
Hey! Senior Cheng, the sect has suffered misfortune, and the Snow City is tarnished. It's my failure to oversee everything properly. My fault entirely.
Your Grace.
What do you think of the human realm?
The human realm seems no different from the Dark Abyss. The strength of their inner demons surpasses even that of us Dark Puang.
If even you can sense it, why can't you see it?
Ice. Are you referring to the saintess?
She has invested far too much ring into the human race. A message from the decaying Immortal Pavilion says Yuan's spiritual power has not recovered. Go to the Snow City and seize the Chaos Pearl. Deliver it to me. If anyone stands in your way, kill them.
Understood.
Mr. Nan, who's passing you love notes on a paper crane? Which young lady is that?
If Feng Yao learns someone calls her a young lady, she probably won't be pleased. I asked Feng Yao to investigate the decaying Immortal Pavilion. After the chaos at the Mirage Palace, they completely disappeared.
No surprise. But they've been active in the human realm, hiring many from both the humans and spirits. It seems someone must have noticed them.
Indeed. Found a spirit clansman in the town, near the Jade Sky Palace. He claimed to have seen members of the decaying Immortal Pavilion. He described the leader as a young man in his 20s with exceptional grace. One another was masked with a black cloth, but by the voice. It was also a young man. He addressed the leader as master.
Masked with a black cloth. That clearly shows he doesn't want his identity known. Then why would the pavilion master show his true face?
Perhaps he's confident in his power. The pavilion has operated for so many years. Won't be an easy task.
The decaying Immortal Pavilion is still at large. By now, Asanko should be out of seclusion. No. What will his next move be?
I sense the presence of the Dark Clan.
I didn't expect that so many in the Immortal Alliance are harboring ignorance. Very good. This body is too weak. Dude, it's time to select another, a better puppet.
Falling.
What's wrong, Bowles?
There's something scary nearby. It's just like back when they took up Mr. Nan's house.
The Dark Clan.
Which direction?
South, southwest.
She's timid. If she sees the dark plan, she might be scared to death. I'll go take a look.
Are you going alone?
That's enough.
You must have already sensed it. Going to meet Mr. Assad. Take the disciples and set up an array. Find the dark plan and eliminate them.
Understood.
It's been a while, and our saintess's killing intent is as strong as ever.
I wondered who it was so ignorant and reckless. Turns out it's you, ignorance demon. After all these years of fighting, I've killed you many times. Get used to it.
His Grace asked me to deliver a message to you. Do you forget who you are forget? From playing the good guy for too long. You set out with His Grace's mission. Yet you've delayed taking action. His Grace can't help but suspect. You have hidden motives.
Yeah. Since Master has told you, though, everything, you should know. I have my own plans. When it comes to my work, I can't stand anyone meddling. Not even Master. And you have even less right to.
Stop! You truly are vile, daring to harm the innocent.
Miss, please save me. I discovered her demonic power, so she wants to kill me to silence me.
Got your fools? Are you stupid? He's possessed by the dark plan.
Snow City has protective barriers. How would the dark plan possibly enter?
Get lost.
I should never have covered for you before. Spirit, demonic, are truly no good.
The Immortal Alliance is full of fools. And you're their leader.
What are you trying to do?
Go to today. I'll settle both old and new grudges with you.
The Wantian Sect's curse. Could the Dark Clan really have invaded? If that's true, then I misjudged her earlier.
The Wantian Sect's curse. It seems anyone who practices Bumona power cannot escape the Wantian Sect's curse.
I found it.
I win.
You killed your own kind, subbing over their corpses to reach your current position.
If they didn't die, then I would have. Or, if only one can live, then it has to be me.
Indeed, impressive. My dear disciple, tell me after sighting to survive. What is it you desire?
I want revenge. They killed the only person in this world who was kind to me, the one who gave me warmth. I want power. Enough to take revenge on the Immortal Alliance. I want revenge.
Remember, the more pain you endure, the stronger you'll become. You run from today onward. You're no longer just my disciple. You are also the saintess of the dark abyss.